right, Libra, this is the third time I'm starting this video over. We may be having throat chakra activation this month, okay? Communication. So, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This will be a reading for the sign of Libra for the rest of March of 2020. Please like, share, subscribe if this reading does resonate. May or may not resonate, but I do offer personal readings, and that information. General reading. You can take this where it resonates. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to. All right. May or may not resonate, but I do offer personals again down in the description. General reading, work, family, friends, romance, however it resonates in your life. That's about it, guys. Let's get started and see what's going on this month. Your cards are ready to talk. So your throat chakra may actually be overactive. It really feels like busy, busy, busy. I'm starting to get anxiety, like I'm anxious. There's this anxiety as if you're anticipating something, but it doesn't feel like a bad anticipation. It doesn't feel negative. Y'all have got to be kidding me. I'm telling y'all, this is the third time I started this reading over, right? And I'm about to have to pause it again, so hold on just a second. Thank you so much. I don't know what's going on, Libra, but again, maybe you have a lot of things to do, because none of this was happening until I literally hit record for your reading. So hold on just a second. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you again, guys. So let's see what's happening. This devil is at the bottom of the deck staring at me. So with all of the anxiety, the anxiousness, the movement, I wonder what that's about. So it looks like communication needs to happen. Communication needs to happen. Someone may be trying to keep information to themselves that a couple people need to know. Feels like people need to know this information to be able to take care of themselves in some type of way. Waiting for something to come back to be able to take care of yourself. This is also a strong recommendation to focus on your emotional health. It looks like you may be dealing with someone or watching someone very closely, or feel as if you are being watched very closely. It feels like someone under a microscope. Someone who is under a microscope, or someone who is investigating something. Someone who's digging for information, who's searching for something, looking for something. They have found it. Whatever they're looking for, they found it, and they're ready to talk about it. They're ready to talk about it, especially if this is a situation where parents were not on the same page in a situation, whether these are your parents, a co-parenting situation that you are involved in, your spouse, your partner in your relationship, however this resonates, a sibling even. But these feel like parents. These feel like parents, a discussion about parents, or discussion about parenting, about someone feeling protected, someone feeling safe, someone feeling secure, and allowing this cycle to come to a close. Allowing this cycle to come to a close. Because it feels like one person is in this energy to where they have to heal. They have to heal. But it feels like they're healing themselves from a situation that's no longer physically in their life. Feels like it's spiritually still on someone's mind, in someone's aura. Spiritually is here. Spiritually in someone's presence. It's something. It's a discussion that needs to happen, a conversation that someone wants to have. The words they did not get to say, or the words they don't have. Someone who is struggling to express themselves. It's like, I have to get this out before I run out of time, before I lose the opportunity, before I lose this chance. I have to say this. I have to get this out. Because this definitely feels like a situation where someone was supposed to be protected, or someone was supposed to be sheltered, guarded, or on guard, protecting something, and they didn't do it. They didn't do it. And it feels like this brought in a huge change in relationship dynamics in some type of way. But that cycle is over. So again, it feels like someone's starting to heal from that. That sense of not being protected, that sense of not having their parents, that feeling of being on their own, being alone. It definitely looks like there's this paternal figure here trying to protect a lie about someone's finances. Trying to protect a lie tied into time. A time delay of some sort. Possible Aries, possible Taurus, Virgos here. As this feels like a conversation that was done in private. A deal that was made in privacy. Like it feels like between two men specifically. Two very masculine energies. Two people, take it where it resonates. These feel like men. It feels like two people made some deal. That changed someone's life. And it feels like someone is trying to protect this information from coming out. Someone's trying to stop it from coming out. But someone's intuition is on point. The divine is bringing these messages into somebody very clearly. So they know, I cannot make this up. They know exactly what has happened to them. The hand of the divine is on this man's head. Okay? This is the magician. This person knows what they're talking about. They know what they're feeling. They know what they're seeing. Okay? They have a sixth sense. Seven of Cups right on top of that reverse. That's clarity. This person has clarity. There's clarity coming in regarding someone's home, someone's family. Clarity coming into the family. Clarity coming in as to what happened, what was going on behind the scenes. This could be a job where two people were making a deal. Two people were negotiating. Possibly regarding a property, a home, a piece of land. But this was a mistake. This was a mistake. A huge mistake. Because it feels like one person was lying during that deal. One person was lying. Especially if weapons are involved in this. Weapons. Or again, these people who are coming across as protectors. Guardians in some type of way. They were only protecting themselves. They weren't protecting a unit here. They were protecting themselves. This is real devious, Libra. This is real devious. These people were trying to protect themselves. It feels like they were trying to keep some information hidden, trying to keep something private in some type of way, and they made a deal with somebody who was not even like doing their job right in the first place. You get what I'm saying? So this person didn't do their job right, which caused some crash, some major change, shift that happened rapidly. The change happened rapidly, but it feels like it was a really prolonged situation. Do you get what I'm saying? Like the shift in whatever this situation is happened like that. But whatever that shift was made this situation stretch for a very long time. These people were only focused on themselves. And there were other people in the equation. A whole family, a whole household. It feels like somebody was worried about material, property, things. Their identity. Concealing their identity. more than protecting the people inside of this thing. You get what I'm saying? So somebody's more focused on the building than the people who are in it. So this would be, oh, what can I say? I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all take this how it resonates. Because again, somebody is more worried about the structure of something than actual people. Someone cares more about things and having this stability and having this image of perfection than people. So they went behind someone's back, were working with someone who didn't know what the fuck they were doing. This could be hiring somebody who had no idea what they were doing on a job of some sort. And again, because of something that they did when they were hired to do their job, they made it even worse. They made something worse. And again, now it's an even bigger job than it was in the first place, or it's going to be more expensive, or it's a bigger problem than it was in the first place, or is made out to be a bigger issue than what it actually was. Okay? However this resonates in your life, it really feels like someone here is suffering because this secret is coming out, or this secret has to come out, or they know this person's intuition has led them to the truth. So they're stressing. They're stressed out because they know that this person has clarity, and it feels like the person that has the clarity is stressed out because they know that people that care about them have been sneaking around them. They have been sneaking around them, especially if this is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and a possible Aries. Again, I cannot make this up, a possible fire sign. It feels like someone who comes across really, really emotionally cold, emotionally stiff. But this person was nosy as shit. They were all in somebody's business. So it feels like something that they were doing, this deal that they were making, was to get in somebody else's business. This could be someone hiring a private investigator, or hiring somebody to stalk somebody, hiring somebody to follow somebody, or making this deal with somebody to like look out for them, look out for me, be on the lookout in some type of way. And again, this person wasn't looking out for anything but themselves. These people were looking out for themselves. So it feels like somebody fucked over a person that they trusted and had trust in them as well to make out a deal with somebody that they barely even know. You get what I'm saying? It feels like these people, they pretty much fucked over somebody that they probably have the same last name as, have grown up together, have been like this with in some type of way, or have done business with for a very long time, however this resonates, to make a deal with somebody whose last name they don't even know, whose real name they probably don't even know. Okay? So it feels like now someone is on eggshells because they know that this situation was fucked up. But it looks like now the bitterness and the anger and the frustration is starting to manifest in their external reality. So they're getting really, really vocal with how angry they are. They're getting really aggressive verbally. And that's how it feels like they're starting to, the information, the shit that they've done is starting to come out like word vomit. They're spilling out all of this shit that they did because they can't help it. They can't help it. They've bottled up so much of this fucking underlining hate and rage and evilness that they're manifesting. It feels like this is somebody that is disgustingly angry, and they are taking this out on someone verbally, or they have taken their anger and bitterness out on people verbally. So they have a really smart mouth. They're very passive aggressive. These could be energies around you that have been very passive aggressive. Libra, I'm irritated only because, again, this is a situation that has been very, very prolonged, but the person who has the truth is sitting right next to you. The person sitting next to you knows everything. And they're sitting and pretending that they don't know shit. So you're not going to agree with this person if they do tell you the truth. You're not going to, you may actually emotionally distance yourself from them if they tell you this truth. That's why they're withholding it. That's why they don't want to tell you. Especially, again, if this is tied into property. It feels like someone has gone through some type of spiritual change, some type of spiritual transformation, and now they are moving on with their life. They're growing, they're changing, they're evolving, expanding their consciousness. And it feels like the guilt is turning into remorse. The guilt is turning into remorse. So all of this anger that they were spewing and all of this venom here is now turning into water. Tears. So you may notice that this person shifts from being really, really aggressive to really, really sad. But they're still trying to hold on. Still trying to pretend that everything is okay. Still trying to play this perfect image. Put up this persona. Nah. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Because this is greed. Someone has to open up about how greedy they were. There's greed in this. And it feels like there's, over the next 6 to 8 weeks, it feels like this information is going to start to seep out. It definitely feels like by somebody getting angry. Somebody angrily just like, throwing darts at somebody. And then like, I spilled the beans. I told everything. I exposed my inner hater. You get what I'm saying? This is somebody that's a fucking hater. They're a hater. They're a hater. And they've done something to hurt somebody else. And it feels like it wasn't necessarily intentional, but it feels like they didn't give a fuck about what they were doing. Because again, they were me first. Me first. How do I look in this situation? How is this situation going to affect me? How is this situation going to affect the things around me? The things that I own. You get what I'm saying? And there were people that needed to be cared for in this situation. This is almost like fucking, what would, like, gentrification. You get what I'm saying? Like, say if this is an economic situation, it would be like gentrification. Like, you have this neighborhood where all of these people have lived for all of these years, and people are just coming to try to buy them out and forcing them out of their homes, raising their property taxes to where they can't afford them homes. Okay, Detroit. And you get what I'm saying? So these people are foreclosing all over the place, can't afford their houses, and they're stuck. Now you coming in, wiping out all of this land, buying all of this land, and doing what you want with it, right? And then saying you made it better. That's what this is. Somebody pretended that they were coming to make things better. They were coming to fix things. They were coming to watch things. And they didn't. Like I said, whatever they did caused a major change in life. As it feels like someone's perspective is completely different. Someone's relationship dynamics are completely different because of this situation. And somebody still doesn't want to tell the truth. So, again, these relationships are going to continue to be strained until someone fesses up or until someone releases themselves from all of this anger, bitterness, resentment, and jealousy. Because whether you tell the truth or not, this person already knows what it is. You can't hide the truth from the magician. The magician is not omnipotent. Okay, that's God, source, universe, energy. But the magician has an all-seeing eye. They understand this. Okay. They're very well versed in the physical realm and the spiritual realm, okay? You can't tell this person what it is. They know because they have understanding. So I don't care if this person it sounds crazy on the surface. What was dropping on them from spirit is what they follow. And in this situation, Libra, somebody here has this heaviness on their heart. Because, again, it feels like a situation to do with family and children, family, a family home, a situation where someone was being greedy, someone was being selfish, trying to take something from someone, being very greedy, trying to hoard all of this time and energy and money and attention to themselves in some type of way. And they caused other people this, or again, you know what I mean, it caused you this or something like that here, 10 to 13 months, that energy, it feels like someone, again, there's enlightenment coming in on this situation. So Libra, if you were the one that fucked somebody over, you need to say something. Or if you know something about this, you need to say something. Because it's one of those situations to where it's going to go a lot smoothly if you just say what's up. You know what I mean? But if this person finds out shit from other people and they know who was involved in this, like, if they find out that their intuition was right this entire time, they're going to fucking spaz. If you tell them, hey, your intuition was right, I fucked up, there'll be a lot more understanding, and it feels like the relationship will continue on the rocks, but it will continue. If this person gets this enlightenment through other sources, that's it for this. That's it for this. It feels like that's going to change your life forever, Libra. So it feels like, again, I don't know if this is you or someone around you that needs to tell you this truth. Possible Taurus or Virgo, but it definitely feels like a possible marriage partner. Someone that has caused you a lot of financial losses, or that has caused someone to lose a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of energy. This feels like thousands of dollars. These feel like thousands in some type of way. So Libra, I don't know, but let's see. What's the advice? What's the advice? Release yourself from this so you can be free. Release yourself from the situation, especially if you did not have a hand in whatever this is. If you're the one that just has the information, you get what I'm saying? I would say something, but if you didn't have a hand in what this conflict is, don't internalize the guilt. Don't internalize someone else's guilt, because you don't control other people's actions. You don't control other people's character. Okay? But it definitely feels like this information is coming out because, again, someone is enlightened and someone is moving into a position to where they are really, really going to release themselves from everything that they feel is weighing them down. And this situation is weighing them down energetically. So they're going to release themselves from even the unknown. You know, if they even assume that you or anyone around them, or you have done this to Libra, if Libra is assuming that you're causing them any of these losses here, they're going to detach from you, and they're okay with that. They may even make an announcement to tell people that, like, I'm cool on everybody. Because this person knows that they know that whatever this situation is, they hit this right on the target. They are right. Their intuition is right on target. And it really seems like someone here is worried sick because they know that this person knows everything. So it really feels like a foul Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that is in this situation. And they are, it feels like trying to pretend that everything is okay. They're trying to pretend that everything is okay, but they're losing it. They're losing it, and they really are starting to get to a point to where they're about to crack. They're about to crack because they know what type of energy that they're dealing with. It just feels like they may be really worried about the judicial system in some type of way. They may really be worried about being judged for being foul as fuck when they were someone's elder, someone's spouse, someone's guardian. It's like they were supposed to be the wise one. They were supposed to be the spiritual advisor. They were supposed to be the go-to. And they lied. They lied. They lied. And it feels like, again, these lies have prolonged someone else's stress. And this person is being made out to seem as if their intuition is steering them in all kinds of directions. And it's not. It's not. So, Libra, I'm going to leave that there. If this is your intuition, you know what you're talking about. You know what you're talking about. There's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a possible Leo, Aries, Sagittarius here, and a very young air sign, possible Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that is involved in this situation. Feels like the young air sign may have been released from prison in some type of way, may have gotten out of jail and stalked somebody. This may have been the person to distract this person or something like that. But it feels like this one person's issue, this one person's situation has caused others problems. It's really caused problems within a family, within a home, and one person who doesn't want to fuck with their family or their home anymore because of this situation. So, or their spouse, or, it feels like one person's immature behavior. So, good luck with everything, Libra, and thank you so much